So, today, in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a koobish stuffed animal. And, so what you will need is fabric. I don't have yellow fabric, so I'm using blue, because my friend likes blue. And you're going to need some scissors, needle and thread, some Sharpies, and a koobish template. So let's get into the video. So, firstly, I just want to dedicate this video to my friend, and her YouTube channel is called Alex and Samantha, so you should check out her YouTube channel. And so now, I shall show you how to make the koobish. So first, I cut out the koobish already, so you're just gonna get your fabric and unfold it. Oh, looky here. I must have made something delightful. Well, it gets to a part that has not been cut out. I'll fold it here. Okay, right here is good. So always fold your fabric so that it will turn out like the same on both sides of the fabric, so you don't have like one side all weird and the other like, yeah. So then I always like to trace it. Take a black Sharpie and then you just trace around your template here, and then once you finish tracing you can cut it out. So I'll be back when I finish tracing this. Okay, so I finished tracing the koobish and now it looks like this. And now you're going to get your scissors and just cut it out. When you're cutting these out, make sure you're cutting both of the fabrics so they look like symmetrical on both fabrics. So then it'll be easier to sew them together. Okay, so I finished cutting it out, but something happened and my koobish only has 3 legs, so that is very sad. But, we're just gonna have to go with it because I already cut it out. So, now, oh, there's stuff in there. Okay, so you're gonna take this side, which you drew with the Sharpie, and you're gonna keep it like this. So then you're gonna get rid of all this fabric, and then you're gonna get your needle and your thread, and let me just get my thread, and then I'll thread my needle. You're always gonna want to get a really long piece of thread, because even when I get these long pieces of thread, they are never enough. Like, I made this unicorn, and it's very cute, and I had a very long piece of thread, and it didn't go around the whole thing, so I had to thread it again and stuff, so, yeah. So I always get very long pieces of thread. And now I'm going to choose my needle. I think I'll just choose this one here, and then I'll thread my needle. I have now threaded my needle, and try not to poke yourself with the needle because it hurts. Okay, so now you're going to start it. So I'm just going to start, I guess, here at the ear, and then just pull the needle through, and then when you get to the end, just put it like this, and then pull it up, and then that happens sometimes when you have really long threads, but that's fine because this is going to be towards the inside. And now the regular stitch, you just poke it through, and then there's this like little loop thingy. You're going to pull it through the loop, and then here you have your stitch. And now you just keep doing that all around. So I'll show you again. Poke it through there. Oh no. This sometimes happens. Your thread gets tangled when you have really long thread, but that's okay because you're not going to see this messiness. And then, like that. And this is failing. Okay. Move that. And, hopefully this one is a better stitch. Please be a better stitch. And it is. I'll be back in a little bit to show you how far I've gotten. I was doing so good with my stitches. And then this. Oh well, just keep going. Whenever my thread starts getting a bit smaller in size, I always get a little faster. Because it's very hard when it's really long. And yeah. But when it gets too small, then that means you have to end it. And I hope it doesn't get too small too soon. Because that, won't be good. Oh no. No. Yeah, and sometimes it gets wrapped around like the head or whatever. If there is a head. There's usually a head. Although I make a lot of clothes. I've made so many doll clothes. I have made quite a bit of stuff in the past many years. And this is my latest thing that I've made actually. I made it yesterday. I think it came out very nice. Except there are some weird stitches like that one, but whatever. I will see you in a minute when I get this koobish under control. This poor koobish. This is kind of looking sad. Very sad. I mean, oh wait, what happened? Okay. It only has 3 legs to begin with. I hope it looks better once it's stuffed. Oh yeah, you're also gonna need stuffing, I forgot to say at the beginning of the video. I forgot to get the stuffing, but I will show you the stuffing when this koobish needs to be stuffed. And then there's a kind of a hard process, because you gotta like flip the thing inside out and then stuff like this side, and it's kind of complicated, let's just say. But I will show you that when the time comes. So, I'm going to sew these feet. This is kind of hard to sew the feet, especially like with this unicorn that I sewed yesterday. Right here, the feet were uneven, like the one side was like really tiny, and then one wasn't, and it was hard. But I did it, and this back leg is smaller than this one, but it's okay, I think. Yeah. So the feet are a bit tricky, so yeah. I hope I do not poke myself with the feet. I poke myself a lot when I'm sewing. Okay. I will be back when I finish these feet. I have a feeling these feet are not going to come out, oh dear, very good when I'm stuffing it, because they have to be turned inside out. And yeah, you know, I think this piece of thread is really going I don't know. I've had this piece of thread for the whole thing, and then I've almost sewed the whole thing. Well, I've sewed at least half. But I feel like I'm gonna need a new piece of thread, because it's getting kind of small. See? Wait, where's the camera? Okay, there it is. It's getting kind of small. So, I hope I can at least sew this foot and then maybe the tail as well. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. This isn't good. It is getting too small. Well, I'll be back when this thread runs out then. Alright, this thread is now too short, so now I'm just going to cut it. Here, my little tomato thing. Stick your needle there. And then this one, you've kind of like got to get your last stitch and pull only one piece of the thread out, because there's going to be two pieces of the thread. And then you're going to get this other thread and you're going to tie them together, just like this. I don't know if you can really see. Very good. And you want to double knot it so it doesn't come out, because I've had a few things unravel. Okay. And even though this thing is going to be on the inside, I'm going to cut it anyway. Okay. Sorry, little unicorn. Now I will thread my needle once more. Almost got this. Just need to pull it like this and tie it around my finger like this, and then like this, and then like that. And then you're going to go where you stopped. Okay, this is looking terrible. And then just keep on sewing. But then you have to do the starting stitch where you go like that. Somehow, okay, I got it. And then like that. And then just keep doing that. But you're not gonna sew the whole entire thing. Like, I think when I get to like here maybe, or maybe here, and like that, I'm gonna stop sewing, and then I'm gonna stuff it. And yeah, I always use cotton balls. Well, I used to always use cotton balls, but they weren't even the best stuffing. And then my sister got this polyester filling, I think, yeah. And now I use that, and it makes them very nice and squishy. And I think, oh my gosh, I keep moving the camera. I think this is my best thing that I've ever made. Oh, stuffed animal-wise. I make terrible stuffed animals. So, hopefully this koobish comes out very good. I will be back when, hopefully, like, when I stuff it, I think. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm almost to the point where I'm going to stop and stuff it. So, just maybe 2 more stitches? 3 more stitches? I think one last stitch, and then I will stop and stuff it. Or maybe one more stitch after this, actually. And now I shall stop. I shall end it. I have a lot of thread left over. And then I will be back when I end it and get the stuffing. Okay, now that I've ended it, this part, so this part here that you didn't sew, you're gonna like turn the material inside out. So, oh no. Uh-oh, okay. So, just try to get all this out. This, and now it looks like a ball of material. This part can be hard, especially with the feet. Feet are always really hard. So, almost got it. And there's like sparkles. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Well, I think it's gonna have very tiny feet. Okay, yeah, this is what it looks like so far. Now I will go get the stuffing, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I got the stuffing. Now, this is kind of hard. Wait, one of the feet still... Oh well. Especially when you're stuffing the little feet and stuff. It's hard to stuff the unicorn. But this koobish, this is going to take me a while to stuff this. This is not coming out like I wanted it to, but I mean, I've never ever made a koobish, so yeah. I hope it comes out okay, because I made this for someone else. And yeah, I don't think this is going to come out too good. Oh well. And, oh, there's that, okay. Now, I will be back when I finish stuffing this thing. Okay, it's sort of interesting. Now, you're going to take your needle. And why don't I show you how to thread it this time? Just take your very long piece of thread. Well, you don't need it too long this time, but still pretty long, just to make sure you get it. Then you're going to cut it. And you're going to take this end, or the other end, and then just put it a tiny little eye of the needle, like that. And then you're going to pull it, and move, please, koobish, okay. Sometimes I like to just find both of the ends, put them together like this, then take the needle, and I just failed. Okay. And just pull it, and then do that twist thingy again. Oh no. Ah. I will try that again. Wait. This isn't good. You know, I'll be back when I thread it. Okay. Now I got it all threaded. And then you're just going to sew here. And this is kind of hard to sew. The stuffing in the ow, I just poked myself. And I poked myself again. Wow. And through the little hoop thingy and close it. Okay. I'll be back when I finish sewing this. Okay. Time for the ending stitch. And in a very interesting place. Just gonna pull it. Just a little. Grab one of them. Keep pulling it. This other side. This koobish is almost done. And it is finished. Well, not entirely finished, but the sewing is now finished. Cut off these little awful strings. And now I'll be back when I finish, like, giving it a face. Because it definitely needs a face. And now, my hilarious koobish is finished. I hope you liked this video, and I hope your koobishes come out better than mine. And make sure to check out my friend's channel, Alex and Samantha. And I'll see you next time. Bye!